I'm not gonna lie, lads. This video has made me actually understand women in this day and age are absolutely finished, and they don't understand the concept of respecting your spouse. I will never understand this. The idea to put a friend over your spouse in any way, shape, or form would never ever cross my mind. If my spouse, I'm talking wife, told me cut off any female friend, they're gone. I would even. What are we talking about? But let's get back into it.
Your husband now, to wrap this up.
Ah!
And so your husband
wait,
now
hold on,
can't
hold on,
wait. Your husband now can't have girls
Female
that are
friends?
What about
He-
the women that were in his life before?
He don't have none.
all the women that were in his life before y'all
What
got
women
married.
are y'all talking about?
Wait, he had
But
to
you
cut
were a
everybody
friend.
off. You were
I was a friend. I don't know any of his other friends.
wait, and so
And the ones
now
the
he
ones-
doesn't have any female friends.
He has women that he's cool with, and I know who they are.
That counts.
No, it doesn't. I feel like people be putting too much on friend. Even for friend to me means you show up to this person, you talk to them often, you'll hang out with them one-on-one. Those are friends.
Did any of the women that he's cool
Yeah,
with
they're
show up at the
describing
wedding?
acquaintances.
So that's
So
a
that's
friend.
a friend.
I wouldn't give that. I
They
feel
came
like
to
How
the
many
wedding.
people came to your wedding, Sarah?
100.
Nah, that's
Right,
a
he
friend.
got friends. Look at
Nah.
you. You kind of living on a. That's a little
Nah.
delusional.
Nah.
If he was able to invite women
Yeah.
to your wedding,
Yes.
those
That's
are
a
his
friend.
friends.
Okay.
100 people?
Yeah.
That's small.
That's a small wedding.
You
That's
better
a-
know why.
I don't think that's
Literally, Brianda said to me when she knew my man and I were talking about marriage, like, you're going to have to get rid of your friends. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? No. Like, what?
But what is their purpose?
Are
What do you
needed
do with
forever.
them? What do you
Huh?
need? What,
Are
for a
y'all
man?
serious right now?
No,
Mind you,
but you don't want to be married.
Hold
so
on.
no, I
We're
gotta
not
ask
gonna do
her.
that. Bitch,
Okay.
I'll take a ring.
Okay, come on.
I'll be married. I'll take a ring.
Okay.
To me, even so, here's the thing with y'all doing this marriage
That's
thing.
very Cam Newton.
But I still
To think that
I still
that
believe,
someone
like,
of the opposite sex.
what I
can't
also
serve a
don't like is
purpose.
that both of
No,
y'all
I'm
keep saying you
asking,
don't want to be
what
married
do they
because
do?
guess what? I still want to have a sanctified relationship that is
Okay.
serious, where we have boundaries, where he is my partner.
Fair.
I absolutely still want that. So I hate that because I don't want to get married, that the way I want to show up in relationships still has to be.
That's a fair statement.
removed.
I don't want to make you feel that way. 'cause
We
that's-
already said I don't date seriously because, and I don't.
I mean,
No,
from
I
the
didn't- I
viewpoint
didn't
of
say-
society, I think is
yeah,
what
and
she's saying.
society can suck my dick from
I
back.
mean, I mean the recent niggas you wasn't.
This is my whole thing, right? You see these type of women, these like masculine women, borderline men, I would argue. You know what I'm saying? They like cosplay as men, but they don't want to be treated as men. I'm trying to understand what's the end goal with this type of activity. Because it's not going to end in happiness if we're being realistic with ourselves. I can guarantee both of these women have kids. I don't know who they are. I put any amount of bread on the table right now, and they're not with the father. We can't confirm this. But my whole thing is, what's the goal here? Goldie over here is happy to live the thought life for life. She's contracted. This one is trying to live one toe in, one toe out. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. But you know what I'm saying? Let me finish.
That's serious.
I was serious with everyone. I don't.
Okay, but wait.
And so for me, this idea
Yeah.
is so crazy.
Yeah.
Because I absolutely, if a man came in and was like, "Hey, baby, like, da 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 da, I don't want you on the phone with this nigga, that nigga, I don't care how good the dick is, how much money he got, deuces."
Yeah.
I have genuine friendships with people that I love. That my group.
This is my whole thing. They don't respect their partners. The fact that they even thinking about putting a friend over the man that is your man, that's crazy work to me, bro. And this, I will never understand this.
Chat with the homies, where clearly I don't know, my dick a little big, but
Okay, this woman, she genuinely thinks she's a man. I don't know what. Her dad was never in her life. Conception, he was gone. This woman is a man. I literally called her a man by accident. This woman is a man. Borderline. I do see the print.
I have a group chat literally with just men.
Yeah. I
That
really
is
believe
completely different than my group chat
It's
with
a
my
reflection
homegirls.
on the person I'm dating. That opposite sex
Yeah.
is nothing besides trouble.
Red flag. You see, hey, shaming tactic number 1. We got one. Oh my God. Why are you so insecure? What are we talking about, man? I thought it would happen earlier, I'll be honest. But my whole thing is, Who does this shaming tactic work on? Like, this doesn't work. You can shame the boundary. The boundary doesn't change.
Me, like,
That's your
number one,
insecurity.
right? I'm a
That's
grown ass woman. I own too many damn businesses not to have interactions with men. That's just the facts, right?
That's
But
doing the
now-
extra.
Now, granted, that's a work relationship.
Yes.
So what does she say?
That's just the facts, right? And I own too many damn businesses not to have interactions with men.
How
That's
many successful ones?
just the facts, right?
That's
But
doing the extra.
Now, granted, that's a work relationship.
Yes.
However, you dropped out of college.
Yeah.
This is how I make friends.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if I suddenly have to remove myself from those people because you feel like it's not appropriate for our relationship, I think we're in the wrong relationship.
Mm.
I think that there's a point of control and contention that you'll reach in a relationship where maybe certain friends.
See, this is my whole thing. I find it astonishing that when a woman has boundaries, it's called boundaries. When a man has boundaries, he's trying to control her. What are we talking about? This is my whole thing. If women said, right, I bet I want to go to the club, I want to do anything I want to do, wherever I want, cool, bet. And the man simply said, okay, cool, I'll allow, you can do whatever you want. But you don't expect me to get into a fight if something happens to you. Don't involve me in none of that shit. They would have a breakdown. Let's keep it consistent. If the man straight up said, okay, bet, you can go to, don't call me if you can't get up, don't call me none of that shit. I'm telling you not to go. If you want to go, don't call me for nothing. All of a sudden, he's a narcissist and an abuser. What are we talking about? Let's keep it consistent.
Has got to go. For example, I've got close friends that are definitely platonic, and then it was definitely some niggas that maybe would have fucked if they could have had the chance. I don't
They can still be your friend. Yeah, throw this body out the window.
think that it's fair to only build sisterhood.
So I hear what you're saying, and that is a vantage point.
But
This is my opposing view. Now, I have a friend right now. His name is AD, one of my closest friends. We talk on the phone all the time. Brock knows him. We've had conversation. So it's not that you can't have friends of the opposite sex. One of his girlfriends, shout out to Asia. Asia came over to the house. Asia was at the wedding. Asia's like, I love what you guys have. The three of us are now building our relationship. So what I'm saying is, I don't think it's appropriate for
to have
people to
friends
have.
that you don't know.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
Valid,
I don't-
valid,
I also
valid,
don't
think
think
it's
it's
appropriate. I also
Agreed.
don't think it's appropriate for there to be one-on-one interactions with that person, because why? Now,
Valid.
here's the caveat to that. Let's say that you want to go on a trip, go on vacation, why would you go with a friend instead of your husband or wife?
Okay, wait. Now I get it. But in terms of friendship, and so my partner had dated someone for 9 years before me, and he was like, "You got too many fucking homeboys, bitch. What the fuck?" But I'm like, "Well, what is gonna make you comfortable? Because I'm not gonna stop being friends with them." He's like, "Well, you can't go on trips with Andre anymore. Just you and him. My friend's a DJ, so I would jump on a trip. I'll come out there." He's like, "That's weird to me that just you and him go on this trip."
That is
Yeah.
weird.
That I understand.
That is 100%
He's
weird.
like, but I do understand that you and Andre might step out. I live between New York and LA. Y'all partying in LA for a night, you go out, you have dinner, whatever. He's like, but like, why would you and Andre go on a trip alone? Now that I'm in a serious relationship, I completely get that. To me, it is a bit inappropriate. Now, and have Andre and I ever shared a bed or a room? No. But I understand the intimacy that vacations are.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think like it makes sense to go.
Cause like,
Why would my man go on a trip with one of his homegirls?
Why?
That's fucking insane. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. But granted, we're all friends now.
maybe they're going to
We've
Black
been
Ski
on-
Week.
What'd you say?
Said maybe they're going to Black Ski Week. I don't know.
No.
But
You see these type of women that just like to argue for the sake of arguing. We need to throw them on an island and just leave them there forever.
I don't know.
It's just
I
inappropriate.
hate people that just like to argue for the... You're not even trying to prove a point. She don't want to prove it. She just wants to argue. Like,
for me.
useless.
And also, this is the thing. None of us are just perfect people. I'm not a perfect person. The thing that causes cheating happens way before the act of sex. It's access again and again over time. It's like the Chinese proverb that says a drop of water dropping on a rock, same spot, over time will split the rock.
That's a ball.
It is the continuous
They
access
said
that you
that.
allow.
I don't think so.
One drop of water again
the
and
only
again.
reason I don't know if I really believe it with
I
friendship
want to
as
see
much,
that.
I think someone at work could start a more of a budding relationship. Like, I think that at the
But
end
why
of
do
the
you
day,
think they say work wives and work husbands?
of course,
That's the
It's
thing.
but I also
inappropriate.
think like,
Why is she trying to argue? I'm confused. What the fuck is the point of this?
So you
someone
better
has
work
to
with
draw
the
the
same
line.
sex if we get together.
What you mean? No.
Like, so now he got to go work at Morehouse?
he can't be around women. I'm not saying that.
Wait, you really
She's
think
saying
it's
one-on-one.
cool that like someone could be married and go on a vacation?
With a woman?
I don't think that would happen. I just don't see why that would happen. Like when you get married, like you often now either you're with other friend groups, like that wouldn't be a thing. Where if we're married and we're living together, that you're planning a vacation with another person. That wouldn't happen.
But you just said when
No, I agree. It shouldn't happen.
No, but it wouldn't happen. Like that doesn't even make sense.
But
Why?
I'm saying that's like, bro, the last 3
That's why y'all are taking it to the extreme. Do I think that my husband or my partner can go and have lunch or dinner with just a woman one-on-one? Yes.
Oh, I agree too.
weird. That's weird. I'm sorry, that's weird.
She doesn't.
Wait,
That's what
so
I'm saying.
Asia and him,
Cannot go and have dinner by themselves.
That's
Like,
weird.
we're
Unless
taking
it's
it
a
to the
sibling.
extreme with this vacation
It's
talk.
not. It's not cannot. But he also would not. That's the man I chose. I chose a man that sees the same inappropriate actions, the same that I see inappropriate
wait,
actions.
That's not an
Maybe it's
inappropriate
not just,
action
like,
to eat
planned
food with a
dinner.
friend.
But hold
Come to the
on.
house. I'll cook for you.
I get what you mean, but wait.
Girl,
Let's
you
just make
can't
it
cook like
a-
roomies.
Maybe more of something that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's out with the boys. Asia's at a bar. Come through. Let's have a drink. That's crazy for
Look,
you.
No, that's not crazy. He's already out with the boys and she's at the same place.
Maybe he's gonna meet with the boys. I'm saying maybe he has plans that night, but right before he meets Asia to catch up.
No, that's weird.
see?
That's weird as hell.
So something I really need, for example, I'll bring this person up again. Now him and Andre hang out alone without me, which is lovely. We've been on vacations together. Cool.
Mhm.
I need my time with my friend privately. And it's not because I
Why?
have some crazy.
That's weird. It's weird to me.
Weird. What is she?
I want to catch
because-
up like with my dog. I want to talk.
But why
crazy.
can't you do that in front of
I
your
already do.
man?
I will
But
never
I also
understand this
can't
ideology of you're closer with a friend or an acquaintance than your whole significant other. Like, and I'm talking like a husband or wife that you've been with them for a minute. How are you closer with a friend? How the fuck does that even make sense?
share every single lived experience?
That's
See?
weird.
And that's she thinks that
That's
like
weird.
we talk.
I think that independence then becomes a thing, right? So
Yeah, you
I
gotta be
agree.
independent of your partner.
Now, I agree with that. Look, I'm here right now. Before this, I was at a laser hair removal appointment. Before that, like, I'm not saying you have to be up under your man all the time. I'm saying that there are certain things that I think create intimacy, which is not always sexual, by the way, but intimacy. And I don't think that we as women should be spreading our intimate things with men. I just don't think that.
now I don't. I think the intimacy looks different for me, right? It's the bond that I share when I'm having a tough day and I'm talking about the fragility of my parents being older. It could be maybe finance or work stress or whatever. But sometimes shooting the shit with a friend does look different with your partner.
Why does it have to be a
Maybe
man?
Vent for a second.
Where are your girlfriends?
They're there too.
Okay, so if you're already having those conversations with your girlfriends, why then do you also need to have those conversations with him? Because there's a part of your intimate capacity that he is taking. So much so that if your partner were to say, I don't really, I love him.
Intimate capacity.
Yeah, we have capacity for everything, right?
We are humans.
I guess that person is that important to me then.
So is that person more important? If your person were to come to you right now that you've been with for 3 years and say, you know what? I love the dynamic, but I don't want you guys to have a one-on-one relationship anymore.
My romantic
Would you say
partnership
yes or
shouldn't be
no?
placed
I'm
in a
not gonna hold
hierarchy
you,
with the
Sarah.
other
I
men
would
because
be
of gender.
So icked out.
Go on. We got one. You saw the baldy bitch. What the fuck are we talking about? Let's say a man said this stupid shit like that. Ew. That's my girl best friend. Known her for like 3 years. And I've been married for 4 years. I don't believe in that. Crazy. What? That sound crazy.
I would be so icked out that he needs,
And you're serious.
I'm dead ass.
This is what I be me. I know you are.
and you know what's very difficult about it?
That is so
I love
perplexing
my
to
friend.
me. Yeah.
We've been friends longer than my relationship, right? I
Wait.
probably would
Uh-huh.
sacrifice him
Who,
because
your
I'm
friend?
because I'm that in love with my man. At
Okay.
this point, right? Which sucks. But what would end up happening is I'd be so resentful that my man controlled my life that much, it wouldn't work.
But is it control?
And that is just it's absolute control.
Or is it respect? Because I don't think that's control
Throw
at
that
all.
goddamn word in there.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Respect.
But that's the thing, right?
If you
They don't understand respect.
if
They don't
you
understand
love
respect.
me, if you care about me, again, the same way that cheating would hurt me,
Yeah.
why does it go differently than you removing someone that I care about? That would hurt me for me to have to
but the
disregard
barometer
this.
for respect for you.
Only your hurt matters. What are we talking about right now? How are we even having this conversation logically? Like, I'm actually trying to understand what in the retard. You know what is? I don't think I can finish the rest of this.
I don't know
the
TGI
sexual act.
Fridays,
So,
bruh.
so let me say this. So, because I'm glad that you said that. When you bring up your man and you're like, there's not a piece that would act that would make me choose. I'm choosing my man over Andre, right?
Right.
But you also said over time you would resent him so much that you would end up breaking up. Meaning, wait, let me
This is
finish.
isolated from Andre.
Right.
This is something
But
that you took from me.
No, let me tell you. Look, y'all, and I'm not trying to be a preacher. I am not a perfect person. I have not figured out marriage. I am not a couple's goal. I am not Black excellence. I am just one person that is committed to my person and figuring this shit out. But what I can tell you is most men are terrified of marriage. Why?
damn.
Because they fear divorce. If you are marrying a woman that ultimately on a subconscious level is telling you that she does not choose you all the way, that there are caveats or conditions on the way that she chooses you, or because you made her sacrifice something that meant something to her, you think that's going to be the only thing you sacrifice in marriage?
I will tell you this flat out. I am not scared to
That's
get
the
divorced.
problem.
And no, it's not.
That's the
I always choose myself
That's
first.
the problem.
I will choose,
But not a
I
man.
am always first, and then my kids, and then God. And I'm gonna tell
What
you,
the? Hold on, flag on the fucking. This bitch is crazy. Me, my kids, and then God third. Is she alright? Third. What are we doing, man? Out here putting God third is biblical, bro. This woman is crazy. Like, I'm actually convinced this woman is genuinely crazy. Me, my kids, and God third. Absolutely. Throw her out the window, bro. Don't bring her back.
God come third?
Damn.
let me tell you. But here's where it is
Yes,
for me, right?
I'm listening.
I would probably, if you told me right now, my man needs my
Y'all,
fucking left.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't relate to
I
nothing.
can't lie. I'm leaving it at that, bro. This bitch is crazy.